Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your March 2017 reading. I'm Jane from Angelic Connection Tarot, and I'm here to have a look at what's coming up for you this month. Remember, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, you can check your rising and your moon signs. You can Google your chart quite easily, find free software to be able to find out what your moon and rising signs are if you don't know already. And clearly, this is for a lot of people, so what's coming up isn't going to resonate with everybody. And if you'd like me to look at your specific circumstances, check the description box below for my email address, and I would be very honoured to have a look at your personal circumstances in some way. So without further ado, let's get on to March. Well, straight away here, and it seems a lot of the signs have got very, very strong readings this month. It almost feels as if a lot of things shifted in January and February, especially at the end of February with the eclipse, and situations are brought to a head, they're moving away, and we're now moving into better circumstances finally. So what we have here for you, Taurus, is a situation that you are just walking away from. Excuse me, you've had enough, you are taking your power back in some way, and you are saying enough is enough. Potentially you are leaving. This could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be a situation, it could be something just mentally where you decide that's it, I need to get away from this and I need to go and take what I've learned and go to find fresher fields. This change is inevitable. You know, this change cannot be prevented, or it wasn't able to be prevented, and it had to happen in this situation. So with the Death card, you've always got this feeling of transformation, out with the old, in with the new, and that it was something that really you had little control over and needed to happen. So the only warning here is that there might be a few careless words thrown about. Be very careful what you say. Don't say anything in the heat of the moment that will give someone something to throw back at you later on. Be very careful that somebody isn't pulling a fast one or trying to get away with something under the radar. So you can turn around and say, well, look, I've had enough of this, I'm ending this, I'm ending that. Don't trust everyone's integrity around you. So I mean, it sounds silly, but it's almost as if, you know, if you're walking out in a relationship and you've got a joint account, make sure that you've sorted out the access. Don't trust that someone isn't going to clean the account out because they're honourable. Somebody here is not very honourable, so you need to make sure that you take care of that, and don't allow anyone to walk away with any of your swords, with the Five of Swords here. Now, at the end, it's fine. What we've got is the opportunity to really move on, to make a difference, to decide what you want to happen. So to really be in control again. You're seizing back your power with the Ace of Swords at the start, with this Ace of Wands at the end. You've got two aces, so that's brilliant when it comes to new things, new starts, and being able to bring an end to these situations. Whatever the situation is, you're able to take your control back and control the situation, especially with justice on top of that again. You've got to make sure everything is fair and balanced. Make sure contracts are signed, legalities are followed. Just play by the rules. Make sure everybody plays by the rules, and don't be swayed by anybody else. Make sure things are done correctly, and correctly in the way that you see as being correct. Don't let people tell you you're nitpicking. If you want it all loose ends tied up in a particular way, make sure that you allow that to happen, and everybody plays ball, really. So this is a good reading. It's a good outcome for you, whatever happens, as long as you are careful that you don't let anybody get away with anything that they shouldn't. Whatever the situation is, it's moved on, it's changed, you've accepted the change, and now the change has happened, or when the change happens in March, you need to make sure that every step is followed properly. So Whatever that is, it sounds sounds very exciting. It certainly looks good for you. So no matter what does happen, and this isn't the surprise, this situation, this is something you can kind of see coming. It's not a shock, it's just a transformation. So don't worry about it. Just allow things to play themselves out and make sure that all T's are crossed and I's are dotted. As I'm sure you would, Taurus, because you're very methodical like that and very grounded, and that's what we need in times like this. So I hope that helps. Again, if it doesn't resonate, because it is quite definite, have a look at your moon and your rising sign. And if you need a personal reading, whether by email, video, or a full Skype session, then do get in touch. I'd love to hear from you. So until next month in April, Taurus, take care.